He was just 22 years old when his life was stolen. For the next 25 years, he woke up behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. By the time the truth came out, he had lost his youth, his family, and the world he once knew. John Carter was a young man with dreams of becoming a teacher. He lived in a quiet neighborhood, known by friends as kind, soft-spoken, and full of life. But one night in 1995, everything changed. A robbery took place at a corner store. The clerk was injured, and police were desperate to find someone to blame. Within days, they had their suspect, John. Not because of evidence, not because of witnesses who were sure, but because he was a young black man who happened to live nearby. Despite having an alibi, despite no fingerprints, no DNA, no weapon tying him to crime, John was charged with armed robbery. The prosecution leaned on a shaky eyewitness, someone who saw a man in a hoodie running away. That single testimony, and the pressure to close the case quickly, was enough to seal his fate. In court, the jury deliberated for just 4 hours. Guilty. John was sentenced to 40 years in prison. For the next 25 years, John sat in a concrete cell. He missed birthdays, funerals, and the birth of his grandchildren. His mother died while he was locked away. Every single day, he wrote letters begging for someone to look at his case again. Finally, decades later, an Innocence Project picked up his case. With modern DNA testing, they proved what John had been saying all along. He wasn't there. The real suspect had long been free, while John paid the price. After 25 years, John Carter walked out of prison. But what was left of his life? The system that stole his youth could never return it. This isn't just John's story. Thousands of innocent men and women remain behind bars today, victims of rushed trials, flawed evidence, and systemic injustice. Justice delayed is justice denied. And for John, 25 years was far too long. Should the people responsible for wrongful convictions be held accountable? Share this story so no voice goes unheard.